back to Aether Eternius, Dark Side of the Foundry. This is our 1-year anniversary of this campaign, guys.
Woo!
That is impressive, as apparently it's very common for groups to break apart within the first few months. We have not. Where we last left off, you guys kind of did a bit of exploring and getting used to the new house that you have acquired, while also kind of having some good character building moments and just some general shenaniganry, as well as working on the food situation, since a majority of your party is composed of outsiders who still need to eat to live. A few of you, more importantly, Rose and Tiberius had gone out to actually secure food, and may have made a slight mistake in the process.
Who made the mistake?
Regardless, eventually you all came to the conclusion to start going to water. In particular, this was prompted originally by Various. However, was it?
No, that was definitely Freya's freaking out.
Okay, but the big thing is that before all of that happened, Flix somehow, by some miracle, paid off their debt by basically tricking the water advisor himself.
Damn right, Flix is a beast.
I see that quick switch.
And dare we forget Rodrigo Rodriguez III.
Damn right.
Even more so, the entire group is now currently in the plane of water. They have left the portal behind. They are now traveling through a large underwater ravine on the way to the main city itself. Alongside the sides of the ravine are several buildings that are built into it, surrounded by coral and all sorts of different marine life. This is still completely submerged in water, however.
Now, which group are we going to focus on first? Because we were split into two groups.
You are, because it's currently...
Split the party? Never.
It's like you guys split the party every time. But we're going to be currently focusing on the group that is ahead of everyone, which is Freya's, Flix, and Various. You guys really haven't been hassled by anyone. You are getting strange looks every now and then, but for the most part, anyone that you really pass by is kind of giving you the, pun intended, cold shoulder. From what you can tell, though, most of the natural light is coming from the various coral reefs and bioluminescent lanterns that kind of string along the side of the road itself. It is a well-paved road, in fact, though the buildings themselves seem mismatched in some places, as if either some are more worn, some are more new, or some come from a completely different culture.
Right. Okay, we can do this. It's not hard. And don't get shot.
Like with an arrow?
Yes, for real. He's got a gun. Probably 7.
What's a gun?
There's this magic piece of metal that when it points at you, you die.
Wonderful.
I'm sure this is helping Freya's anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Flix, would you be willing to lead the way?
And how?
No.
Flix happily leads the way.
All right.
Strutting in Rodrigo Rodriguez III fashion.
No, I may have made a horrible mistake.
And as you guys continue forward, we're going to dial back a little bit to Tiberius and Rose, who are not actually very far behind.
All right.
Now, you two are definitely been coasted, at least. More importantly, due to the fact that Rose is a fire primordial, and he looks like a steaming kettle due to the fact that the water is constantly fizzling and burning against his hair. The mental image is great.
Oh, this couldn't be any better.
Oh, please. It's not like we're about to get shanked. Not like back at home.
Have you been paying attention to that group even?
Please, they're being far too obvious. If they're really going to try and kill you, they'll do it when you can't see them. If you can see them coming, then they're just trying to scare you.
Give me perception checks, both of you.
Oh no!
Does the curse stick?
Does it? Mm. It does! Yeah, you don't notice
Perfect.
anything. You don't really notice anything. You're more occupied talking to Rose. Tibbs and Rose don't notice anything. For all you can tell, it probably is an intimidation tactic. You haven't been here much. You've only heard things about water, so you guys don't notice anything. The curse is back.
Well, anyways, we really
Well,
need
then,
to.
do you know what? Go ahead.
Right, I was just about to say we should probably find out where Glacia's hideout is, because that's likely where they're headed.
I was about to ask, don't you know?
Does Rose know?
No. You are not a water primordial. You do not have that knowledge.
Why don't we ask one of the locals? Obviously, they know their king or emperor or is it a king? It's a lord, isn't it?
Yes, Lord.
Tiberius will look for the nearest water primordial.
Oh no!
Just roll me a random 1d1 and 1d20, just randomly for me.
Woo!
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, but you guys have kind of moved on from the original group that was kind of catcalling and acousting you guys. Eventually, you kind of stop in front of what looks to be a newsy stand in a way. So there's a bunch of like newspapers and stuff like that strewn about in the racks. There's a very tired-looking primordial that looks like it's a combination of swirling steam and water. They're kind of wearing some overall-looking pants with straps over the shoulders and a kind of baggy white shirt over kind of these churning steam waves that make up their body. They kind of have this floppy, almost this floppy hat on their head, kind of turned to the side as they have their elbows kind of plopped up on the counter and look up at you as you approach. It's like, yeah, what can I do, you folks, for you? You new around here?
Oh, quite. Oh, see, Rose, when you speak to someone who's really got their paws on the ground, they know what's up.
God.
Tell me, good sir, or
Magic.
kind of like narrowing his eyes. Primordial?
It don't matter much.
Oh, I see. It's one of those. Excellent. I was going to ask, where is your lord located? We have some business to attend with him. Or some of our friends do, and we're afraid that they might have already spoken to him without our
Help.
diplomatic help.
And as you kind of look over this primordial, they only have a singular eye in the center of their face, kind of like a cyclops-looking thing. And that eye definitely kind of opens and winds like, wow, you got an appointment with old Glacia. What the heck did you do?
There's something about owing chips. I don't know.
Ooh. Well, normally you just kind of have to head to the penthouse state building. It's like on the other side of the city, though. You kind of came in the wrong entrance to go see Glacia.
What would be the best way of getting there without having to walk? As you can see, my stature isn't exactly befitting that kind of travel.
I mean, they seem to bizarrely pause for a second as they seem to be thinking. It's like, is there a way over there? I could have swore there was. They look like they've forgotten something.
Are you okay?
Oh, to get to Glacia, you just gotta walk down a main street. You're kind of on your way there.
But you said it's on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Is there not a valet or a chauffeur that we could hire for the trip?
Not that I know of.
Ah, well, thank you for your time, good sir.
I mean, I got a map of the city if you're looking for that.
Tiberius kind of like rolls his eyes. A map. Like I need that.
We'll take the map.
What? Really?
And the newsie will kind of reach behind the counter and pull out a foldable map and hand it over to you, Rose.
I'm grabbing that.
You've obtained a map of Atlantis. And yes, for those watching, as well as for my readers, it is the Atlantis, the lost city, as many call it. In the lore of Aether Eternius, Atlantis was originally the main city of water before the Shattering. After the Shattering, the city was completely split apart due to the force of the explosion itself and sent careening across the multiverse. Over the eons, every subsequent water lord has been working to locate and retrieve a shard of the city and bring it back home. That is why, in mythology, oftentimes Atlantis appears out of nowhere, but then vanishes mysteriously. See the problem here. That is the lore of the City of Water.
All right, Russ. We'll follow your little map. We'll probably get there before the other two. Knowing Flix, he'll probably be distracted by something shiny, or perhaps someone
Something shiny.
in the distance. Ooh, shiny!
There's a lot of shiny stuff in the
Or,
city.
or perhaps some of the local pastries. Speaking of which, could I have one more of those delicious vegetable samosas?
Hold on. I need to make a roll. As you see, as Rose dives into their blazer to produce the pastries again, there's suddenly like this. It's basically like that one, like when you're watching an anime and you see like the line flash across a person's eyes, like that, like an Ultra Instinct moment.
Yeah.
And as Rose is handing the bag to Tips, they suddenly go stark still, and you just see their lips start to open with this look of like an epiphany, the worst epiphany ever.
Okay.
Oh shit! Shit!
Well, did you use the samosas? Did you use the samosas, Rose?
No, they're right here.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought it was something terrible like that.
It is the delivery.
The what?
The food delivery from Wind. Gosh, damn it!
Aren't they just going to leave it on the doorstep? I mean, Bellula's there. Can't they answer the door?
No, it's in my name. I'm supposed to be able to sign off on it.
I am not understanding the problem.
I made a favor with that stall keeping Wind to take the food off their hands and sign off on it. In case you haven't gathered by now here in the plains, favors are everything.
Run, Rose, run!
Tiberius is looking at you like you've grown a second head.
How loud are you being right now, Rose?
Rose is let's see here. Not even trying to hide it.
Okay. Flix, Frius, and Various. Basically the walls of the entire ravine are rather quite close together, so it's very easy for things to echo, even in the water. You guys hear Rose yelling behind you.
Can't you just owe them one?
Well, time's run out. We better go fast.
What?
Oh, I am gonna be in such deep shit.
So, do you need to go back? I can go speak to Glacius for us. I'm sure we'll find some common ground.
How much time is there until the delivery arrives?
2 hours. You guys have only begun 1.
Oh, I'm. Rose just has this like very constrained look as they're just trying to weigh out the options. Well, I mean, we have the map, so I mean, at least you should be able to easily. If you don't run across the others, then at least you can find a way over to Glacia's place, and I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll all meet up somewhere.
I have a natural sense of direction.
Right, you do you.
I also need to get a Word document up real quick. So
I'm waiting for him to find himself in jail.
Probably.
Okay, look, just if you do come across others, let them know that very serious business came up. I will be with the rest of you as soon as possible. Oh, this is my day. This is my day. Just my day. Just my day.
Alright, flex Rose tips. Yes. Okay, good. I have to make a chart or something to keep tabs of something. Okay. So, Rose, you gonna start heading back to the portal?
Yep.
Alright. And yeah, you run off. Did you give the map to Tips?
I would say Rose would have at least offered the map to Tibbs. You know, if Tibbs would take it.
He'll take it with a big smile.
Oh no.
It's going in a garbage can, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Rose, you
Don't-
run back off toward the water portal as Tibbs turns around, crumbles the map up, and tosses it in the nearest bin.
Don't know, don't care. Try not to go to jail right now.
And with that, we will go back to various Flicks and Frius. As Tibbs is kind of, I would guess, leisurely strolling along now free of Rose, as Rose rushes back in a flurry.
Oh, he just realized something very important.
Mm-hmm.
Rose didn't give him the samosa.
Nope. He did not.
He's gonna start taking one step and be like, blast! My samosa!
Are you gonna go after him?
No! He's just gonna hold this as a grudge.
But
Oh,
we're turning
no.
back. We'll turn back to the other group. In fact, as you guys hear the yelling, I'd say you stop for a little bit to kind of debate what it is before Varys starts taking off at a quicker pace. In fact, since you're further ahead, you are eventually kind of come to a place where the ravine suddenly cuts off. But as you look up, you see that it's cut off due to the fact that it looks like a clear dome has formed from the ground and heading upwards, and the ravine is kind of touching it, almost as if part of it was cut off originally, and it completely stops there. But ahead of you is huge, sprawling streets, buildings, lights. This place is massive. It is a huge city.
No building should be that tall.
They should be underground like proper buildings.
In fact, Various, especially you, as you kind of approach this barrier, you see people moving in and out of it with no problems, kind of like a portal itself. As anyone that passes through it, it kind of ripples and then goes back and stuff like that. But you feel small, really small. And in fact, I want Frius, Flix, and Various to all make me perception rolls, please, for something.
Oh god, you're all shrinking.
I've got a question. We
I'm not a
level
big
up.
at perceiving.
What was that, Jen?
Did we level up last time? I can't remember.
Did you what?
Level up.
No.
I don't think
No, we're
so,
still
but
level 7.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still 7, I
Sorry.
think. Yeah.
It's so 7. Okay, so I need a roll from there. Okay. All right. Okay.
why am I at disadvantage? Wait, why did it? Okay,
It
sorry.
might have clicked. Okay, but Frius and Various, you notice this. Flix, you do not. You notice that some people passing into the city, past the barrier, for a second seem to pause, and every now and then you see one kind of hold their head before shaking it and moving on as if nothing's happened. It's very strange.
Huh. Let's.
Come, friends, we have work to do.
Yes, let's get there, get things done. Frius, are you all right?
I'm currently looking up med magic to see. Oh no.
Of course she is. I smack her in the back. She's strong like ox.
She's just narrowing her eyes at you now, but that seemed to shake her a little bit out of whatever the heck she was doing. She just shakes her head and starts walking towards the dome.
Alright, and everyone else?
Yep. Various will make his way towards the dome.
As you guys pass through the barrier of the dome, it's almost like pushing past cellophane or plastic as you kind of push through. But as you do, I need all three of you to make me wisdom saves.
Oh, yay!
What?
Wisdom saves.
Okay, because Jim's making clicky
What
clacky noises.
is this? What?
Wait, what?
Oh, wow, shit. Okay, so that's a save for Freya's.
Oh,
Ooh, pain!
That is 2 fails. Okay.
oh no!
As you pass the barrier, you feel a little twinge, but nothing too crazy. Freya's, you do feel something, but you could have swore for a second you saw something out of your peripheral vision, but it's gone. The other two don't seem to have noticed anything at all.
It's probably notes disappearing from your book.
Thanks.
I'm sure it won't be a bomb this time.
And I'll actually, hold on, I gotta, and since you guys are here, that means I can do this.
The
Welcome
man.
to the new map. You're at the very bottom.
Holy cow! It's street. Oh geez, it's flying everywhere.
Welcome
even got
to the
truffles.
Atlantis suburbs. As you kind of enter past the dome, you see a large building to your right that seems to have several different mosaics and carvings that depict statues of different cultures and races that are alongside. You don't see any entry at the front of this building, so you probably get an idea that maybe this is one of the sides of it. And on the other side, you see a row of planters, as well as what looks to be an eatery.
Ah,
The city itself, the buildings make you feel very small. The roads are nice and clean, surprisingly, but as you pass through the barrier, you also notice you are no longer submerged in water. This is like an air bubble. You see street lamps that are held up by coral, twisted in various metals, and have kind of bioluminescent lights that kind of coat the city in a soft, gentle blue glow.
at least that's one comfort, as Varus shakes out his hands a little bit once they're in air.
Mm-hmm. And one thing you do notice is like this seems to be a very active city, but there isn't a lot of people out in the street. It could be due to the fact that it's still early in the morning as well.
Flix, can you know the way, right?
I got this. I got this. Flix is going to go over and find like the nearest, I want to say like tour guide type person because of the type of town it is.
You don't see any currently. Currently see a eatery that is surrounded by nice little planters that are kind of full of various coral and stuff like that, as well as, to your right, a large museum building. You don't see a visitor center right now.
There's no visitor center? Okay. Do I remember where the palace would be?
You remember it's on the other side of the city. From
So
where
not
you
the part
currently
we're in
are.
right now then.
No, you are currently in what's called the suburbs.
Okay, I want to hail a taxi.
There are no taxis.
There's no water taxi for a big city like this?
No.
Correct.
Is there like a water chariot or something that could be like a taxi?
You do know that there are, but you don't see any yet immediately. You know that you probably have to head further into the city because you were currently on the very outskirts.
Okay, we're gonna go in a couple blocks to where I would know they'd be, and I want to hail one.
Find the closest government building.
Yes, and then I want to hail a water taxi.
You're gonna have to move on the map.
Uh-oh.
All right. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
Okay. And you come to an intersection.
Alright.
Across the way, you see a large fountain.
Okay.
You also see, kind of further down this part of the street, and you see the front entry of the museum itself.
Freya's
There's
going.
various banners all over the place. depicting different exhibits and the whatnot that might be on display at the moment. Over here, you see a fountain. Right
Okay.
here, as well as kind of like a garden sitting area next to it. And of course, you see more of the eatery over. Let me reveal it over here, as well as a few side areas, sitting areas, and stuff like that. And yeah, you are walking in the middle of the road, Flix.
Oh, fine.
I was going to fix that, but okay.
You can also control truffles. They're down there.
Oh. Good
You
boy,
got your pig.
truffles. That's Az. I can't control Az, but I control truffles. Come on, bud. Come
Oh,
on,
like
buddy.
there you go. But as you kind of reach the sidewalk, there are a far few more people now that you've actually gotten into the city proper.
Okay.
Some people are coming in and out of the buildings, and as you kind of reach the sidewalk here, the little before the intersection, there are a few carriages that kind of pass by. They stop at the lights before moving on.
Okay.
But yeah, you're free to cross whenever it's empty.
Various is looking very confused at all of this and is sort of following Flix's lead
Mm-hmm.
because they've never seen like stoplights before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said there's a park right here by this water fountain?
Yes, there's kind of like an open park. It's got like benches and different planters filled with flowers and coral.
Okay. I'm gonna put on a show.
Oh.
And you guys just literally see Flix see the park and suddenly veer off into it. There's a bunch of people kind of sitting around, some enjoying what looks to be coffee, a newspaper here and there, and you kind of go into this entire center area. And wait, hold on, I gotta put my glasses back on. Oh, what is the walking the carriage driver? It's actually kind of like a shark dragon.
Sweet.
Nice.
He
Alright.
means like the you can walk signal.
It's a shark.
And
It's more a case of it doesn't really say walk, it says swim.
Various sees them veer off.
And there's a couple people in the park itself, this little kind of side park along the road. You see some people that are out with their dragons, kind of playing fetch with them and stuff like that. It seems very just like metropolitan and casual.
Perfect. I am going to do what is called busking.
Oh god.
And I'm going to get
Lord.
on a tiny box that I pull out.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to take out my lute guitar.
Okay.
And I'm going to put down my beautiful hat that I'm not wearing anymore. And I'm going to busk the night away. Well, I'm going to busk.
It's
like
the
there's no
morning.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you definitely get a couple of odd looks from people as you start setting up, and Various starts walking off without you.
Various is just like he
Various!
groans. Oh
As
no.
this is happening and you walk past an alleyway, you notice that this alleyway is extremely well lit. There's also various glowing neon signs pointing down this way saying casino.
Flix, come on.
No. I need to do this. We need money
No.
to pay for the cab.
We can walk.
Oh, right. I start singing.
Roll me performance. You probably get a few people who are kind of enjoying the performance. It's like you play a pretty mean guitar, and you get like 1 or 2 blue chips thrown your way. So I'd say 2.
Maybe there's some information.
Oh, and Various is going down the alleyway. Various, you see Various veer off into an alleyway. I'd say by this time, Tibbs, you have definitely arrived in the city, so I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Do you even have wisdom?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that's a success. You could have swore you saw something as you passed through this kind of barrier, Tibbs, but it doesn't seem very important.
Why would it be? It doesn't have to do with me.
Exactly. Doesn't have to do with you.
He's gonna
And,
trot along.
This city is massive. It makes you feel so small. Uh-oh.
This
What
isn't
was
right.
that for?
This isn't right. He shouldn't feel small.
Well, you're a
you-
tiny bunny in a city of water, so yeah.
To your left, you see what looks to be an eatery. You can tell from the big open panes, the tables inside. There's one or two people in there. One person behind the counter, one person working the grill. It's very open. You can see quite easily inside. And to your right, you see a museum of sorts from what you can gather.
Museum, that's the place Various goes. Which way is was I told that I should be going?
They said just take the main street and you're on the main street.
Well, he's gonna trot down the main street at a leisurely pace.
Okay. And I say as you reach the street corner, you would hear Flix playing. In fact, you can see him across the street. Flix, roll me perception.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because Flix is performing, but he's also looking around to see who's giving him chips. I need perception, Flix, not performance.
No, that's much better.
Yeah, you don't see him. You're too busy scanning the few people gathered in the park for potential suckers. But eventually, you see a little, kind of like a street lamp thing that has like a little thing that says no, and it has a crossed out shark on it in red, before it eventually turns into a green shark that says swim. And you see various people walking past you at this across the street.
He's just going to walk across. Swimming is beneath him.
And then we're going to go to Frius and Various. In fact, as you cross the street, you see Frius. And they seem to be talking to someone who's currently in an alleyway.
Oakwish or Frius. Oakwish or Frius.
Frius seems to be talking to someone in the alleyway. Oh. As you move over there, Flix, you do notice Tibbs finally.
He's going to be watching the performance with his hands behind his back, standing there like some kind of commander, just waiting for Flix to realize the mistake he's made.
For not noticing him.
Does Freya's notice?
With your passive 19, yes.
Ew.
You see him cross the street and then walk toward Flix. Flix.
Yeah, I'm looking. I am going to. I'm going to call Various or Tiberius out. Get over here, you!
Uh-oh.
No!
All right. You leave me no choice.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Truffles pushes you to the stage.
Oh. Does Tibbs fight this?
By pushes, I mean flies under you and pulls and brings you to the stage.
No. He'll move to the stage.
Okay. So I was gonna have a little strength check there, but yeah. Yeah, there's a few water primordials that seem to be mildly amused at Flix's antics.
All right, it's time to dance.
What?
Time to dance. Bust out those feet. Hurry up,
What?
Fairmont.
What kind of dance do you want to do?
I don't know, whatever your oppositions do. Just dance for the music.
Your music
Ding!
Your music is unsuitable.
Glitter!
Oh my god. Did you glitter bomb him?
Yes.
He's got
Yeah,
the
And he's got like a new suit on.
he's got the most dour look on his face.
Oh, you actually get
What?
several laughs from the crowd at this. Yeah, you over. Oh, I accidentally exited out the game. God damn it. But you have a few people that you can swear you catch the glimpse of kind of catch a glimmer of them saying, "Haha, look at the clown."
Now here's a question:
Mhm.
Is Tibbs capable of feeling embarrassment?
Yes, very much so. In fact, since you bring that up, Tibbs, as you're covered in glitter,
Sorry.
you can hear a couple people calling you a clown at this and laughing, and you just feel this urge to shrink into yourself. You feel your face becoming hot and flustered, and you feel angry at Flix right now.
Oh, he does.
You're feeling embarrassed.
No. I feel like all these idiots need to go away. I'm not embarrassed. They're the problem.
You guys, Various
One
and Freas,
second.
you can hear laughing because there's basically a small wall on the side. It's kind of like a half wall, but you can hear laughing on the other side. Okay, that's why I focused on them for a little bit. Various, as you approach this
Oh,
area.
no.
This area is incredibly bright. It's very well lit. There's neon signs everywhere, and the building that all of these are coming from is massive. It is covered in neon lights, glimmering lights as well. There's a big, kind of open pavilion that a lot of the light is coming from, with huge glass doors. There's a lot of people going to and from. And on the inside, from the looks of it, there is a lot of lights. This place is also very noisy. Very noisy, and very bright.
Maybe we can lose them in there.
And I'm gonna have Truffle sort of like sprinkle glitter across the crowd as like a pizzazz thing.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. It's part of the act.
So I'm going
It's not like huge amounts, it's just like a little like raining type thing for effect. Because I can't use
Several
personal glitter.
people do not this Flix. In fact,
Oh,
as
it's the same.
you have Truffles do that, you get a sinking feeling in your stomach. It's like, oh wait, I'm in water.
Oh yeah, they hate that shit.
And you actually see, let me do.
How many switchblades come out?
Actually, it's not switchblades. You see 3 people pull out firearms at you.
Alright, I glitter bomb them and run.
No!
And I grab Tim by the ear and just ears
No!
off.
Frias and Various.
Go down that alley.
You hear several go off past the wall. They are loud.
What was that?
Woohoo! Beginnings of gunfight.
No!
We should probably go. We really shouldn't. That's not good. That's the gunfire that Flix was warning us about.
Gun? What is? Oh.
As-
No
I
time,
see.
everybody in.
What?
And you see Frias running, grabbing, like kind of hauling Tibbs along and bolting into the alleyway and finally running into you guys.
I said no time, and I start pushing him towards the casino.
As you guys reach the entrance of the casino, Rose, you have finally made it back. You were successful in getting there before the delivery people even arrived. So thankfully, you were able to go through, get everything sorted and everything. So I'll say, give me a random, roll me 1d6 real quick.
He's just like, oh, now where would they have gone? And then here's gunfire, and it's like, oh,
You guys got a total of one week's worth of food.
yay!
But yeah, Rose says you passed the barrier. I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, goody.
That's a success. Okay. And yeah, you kind of passed through, and you could have swore you saw something in your peripheral vision, but it's quickly gone as you turn to look toward it. It probably was nothing. there's probably a lot of stuff, little shady things that happen in water. Probably nothing to be too concerned about. But indeed, as you pass through the barrier, you hear gunshots
The
Like
hell?
coming from ahead of you.
like-
Rose is going to very gingerly move down the sidewalk. Is there like any sort of like ledge or wall that they're going along?
Where you're at currently?
Yeah.
No, there's more of a planter. It's kind of an open area with an eatery. And you have the museum over here on the right. Sorry, talking to our special guest. But no, you actually see that there's several very angry water primordials as you come kind of across here, over here in this park. It's not hard to see. And you see the remnants of a glitter bomb. It's not hard to see.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to help out with something suddenly. But yeah, I was asking, is there, like, is this a wall or some kind, or?
They said it was an eatery and there was a museum, and you can see a glitter bomb in the distance.
Mm-hmm. But there's no walls or anything. You have a clear shot view.
Now, where would those idiots have gone?
All right. Rose gets up to this corner here. Is there still activity going on?
Yeah, there's people currently walking across the way you plan to go.
Well, as long as they're not shooting at Rose, then Rose is just going to go across the street once it's clear.
Mm-hmm. And it's clear. You see several angry water primordials that are trying to chat among one another. Give me I say perception. At advantage because you know what the glitter trail looks like by this point. Oh yeah, you see that the glitter trail is going into this alleyway. And in fact, as you get closer to the alleyway, you see large neon signs pointing down there that read casino.
Oh, crap. Rose is going to head on down there.
And
just
yeah,
when we-
you guys actually start hearing footsteps coming down the alleyway.
Tiberius just got tossed into the casino.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll get to you guys once we get there, so please don't do that. Frias, as you begin to walk and follow everyone in as they get tossed in, you look behind you and you actually see Rose coming up now.
Rose, come on, quick.
Do I even want to know what? You know what? Never mind.
I don't even know. It's Flicks. Just come on.
Of course it's Flicks.
And as you guys enter the large glass doors, you are met with a vibrant scene of blues and purples, flashing lights, strange machinery almost that depict various images and the like, tables surrounded by chairs. There is a lot of people here, and it is very loud. There's a lot of music. There's all sorts of smells on the air. This place is very packed. And as you enter here, I'm going to bring in our special guest. So I hope he's ready. I don't know how to add people to the call. Can our special guest please enter the general chat and the general VC so I can pull you in? Because he is currently watching. Thank you very
there
much.
he is.
Welcome, Delta! You guys have entered a casino owned by a character Delta will be guest starring as. Please say hello.
Why, hello there, everyone.
So, let me set the scene for you guys. Tibbs has basically been thrown in through the open doors of the casino. He has landed face first onto a very nice, intricate carpet that kind of covers the casino floor. And it's caused quite a stir and has caused the owner of said casino to be alerted that there's some troublemakers at the front.
So, the owner of the casino would then walk out there, and there you see not you. You would expect it to be a water, seeing as this is water, but no, they are purple and black. They look like they belong here though for the styling. Got a suit and everything going on.
Mm-hmm. More importantly, considering the fact that Various has actually had encounters with negative primordials, he knows who you are at a first glance. He's seen you, doesn't know your name.
Oh, all right then.
So yeah, you all kind of see this figure approach you. They are not a water primordial at all. Various, he seems familiar.
Various is going through a little bit of stimuli, like of overload with all the noise and the fact that he's now been told that there are things called guns, and he doesn't know what a casino is, but it's apparently really loud and busy and
But you have a few guards kind of take you over there, agreed to the quote-unquote troublemakers. You see a rabbit-like creature on the floor. You see a fey creature kind of towering over him. There's glitter trailing behind them. You see another rabbit-like creature with floppy ears. You've seen that one before. That one's familiar. You see a fire primordial, which is very unusual here, and you also see a tiefling.
I'm just gonna say one thing before I deal with you all. Keep the glitter outside or on the stage. Nowhere in between.
Oh, don't mention a stage.
Very sorry. And stage, you say?
No, you know what? Send him to the stage.
Oh, and then I want to go onto the blue-purple machine with the ding, 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 ding. That one's my favorite.
Flicks.
That one's my favorite.
What are we here?
It's mine.
What are we here?
Good luck.
What are we here for?
Vinny, Joe.
Yeah,
see
boss.
See to the Fae about that stage. Just
Ooh.
Don't
Wait a second, I know this one. This is the one that Clovis was talking about that performed earlier this morning. Someone called Rodrigo.
Rodriguez the Third. That's right. I opened for the hell's his name?
Who?
I'm going to text you something real quick.
Windu
Delta.
sings. Oh, I'm blanking really hard here. The hell's Echo? No. Accordion?
Hell.
No.
Alright.
The hell's his name?
Okay.
Eureka!
What are you
I
people
opened
doing
for
here?
Eureka.
Eureka! I've forgotten his name.
There were loud noises, some sort of... Listen, we need to get to the palace. I don't know what it is here.
Oh, you want to see Captain Glacier? All right.
I'm pretty sure he likes being called Glacia, or he'll shoot you 70 times over.
I've got an understanding with the guy. I give every lord a dumb nickname.
Yeah, he does.
Huh.
And you're alive?
That's impressive.
I give everyone a dumb nickname.
I don't think this one's very smart.
He can hear you.
No,
He
he
can
can't.
very
If I
easily hear
wasn't
you.
smart, would I have a casino in water?
Everyone's got a casino in water. It's water. It's nothing but casinos.
No.
Now,
it's
if
not.
you had a theater, I'd be impressed. Speaking of which, where's that stage?
You'd actually be surprised about running a, well, successful one here. Anyway, it's over there. Vinny, handle it.
Woo! Come on, Vinny, let's
You
go.
got it, boss. You see one rather lanky-looking water primordial kind of look you over, Flicks, but then looks back at Greed and's like, "Is that the one?"
The golden one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep an eye on him. Follow me. Whatever your name was.
Rodrigo Rodriguez III.
Yeah,
Remember it.
sure. But yeah,
Who's that?
The Lord's
Uh,
assistant knows me.
All right, Sparkle Rod, get up there.
and in fact, you all are kind of escorted along. I'd say one of the guards is definitely kind of escorting you as a group.
Make
Trying to
sure
keep
my
you all
people
together.
in the VIP booth. I want them to see it.
Uh,
All the drinks.
I
On
really
primordial.
I would like
kind
to
of-
ask you, why
what
were
kind of-
you people thrown in?
He tripped.
You threw me!
You were running late. We wanted to gamble and make the performance.
What? What?
This
No,
one's a little
we
dumb.
need-
He's a rabbit with pointed ears. The lower-eared ones are smarter.
Mm.
You can tell this guy doesn't seem to have a lot of patience.
listen. We can you tell us which way it is to Lord Glacia's palace? It's very important.
Oh yeah, no, you just go back onto Main Street, go up, and then when you find the tallest fucking building, he's on the top floor.
Wonderful.
So, how about you keep Flix, and we'll continue on our way, and we'll
Do you
just
use
call
the
it
name
even.
Flex? Do you use the name Flex?
He doesn't know anything about Rodrigo yet.
No, he doesn't.
So yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you so much right now. If I'm gonna get shot, you're getting shot with me.
Hmm.
I what's your name? You look can't place it.
Oh yeah, I've seen you before. Yep. Well, yeah, no. Main Street, tallest building. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed you didn't tell me your name.
Yeah.
Does it really matter, Various? Let's just go on our way, see Lord Glacier, and get this over with. Flix can perform whatever it is he's doing here, and we can come and collect him when we're done.
You can't go without me. I've got the chips.
The what?
The debt. you
Money.
idiot.
When did you get that?
What, 3 hours ago?
You mean when you ditched Rose and myself?
You can
Yeah.
see the thin, lanky one called Vinny kind of lean over to Greed and kind of whispers something. It's like, should we tell him, boss, or should we let him find it the hard way?
Well, I might as well tell him.
Mm. So, we know your name is Flix, Mr. Fey Guy.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. Glacia
don't.
knows who you are. Codicus
Hang on,
knows who
hang
you
on,
are.
hang on. Let me try something.
No, please.
Phrase is watching Flix very
no,
closely.
You don't. This is all a dream.
Considering the fact of Greed's power, he does not believe
Well,
you.
yeah. But Flix is an idiot, so it works.
Listen. I can understand that you want to keep your stage name as, like, the thing you show to everyone. That's fine. But Captain Glacier does know who the fuck you are.
Not only that, but that little stunt you pulled this morning, it ain't fixed nothing.
Uh,
Who
fr-
are you guys again?
Could you please enlighten us on
Yeah,
this
for-
little stunt?
from
you're
the
speaking of.
from the back, Rose raises their arm. It's like, yes, mind telling us what we missed out on?
Well, maybe.
Oh
that's
shit, a
Kevin-
fire? Oh, it's been ages since I saw one of you guys in here. Oh, you actually look kind of familiar. That's weird.
Hey, and you kind of see Vinny kind of tap your shoulder, Greed. It's like, don't he look like the one that blue clown was looking for?
Oh, fuck, it does!
Rose, you hear the whole thing. Yeah, kind of looks a little similar.
Pardon?
You bit it. All right then.
Yeah. Yeah, a boss here knew some blue clown guy that was looking for someone that kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him, I don't know.
Rose looks incredibly confused by all this.
Yeah, Rose doesn't know any clowns. He hangs out with Leonard all the time.
Why?
So, as he
I
actually
looked
like
at that when I was
call
scared.
himself a jester, blue-white patterning, Alex.
Ugh,
Azul.
clowns.
Azul.
You do know his true name, Azul.
Oh,
in
was
fact-
this my mistake?
It's been a few years.
But Rose,
It has, yeah.
Rose, as you hear this, you feel a slight pain in the side of your head. You see brief flashes of another individual. They seem familiar in that case, matching several descriptions of it, but you're grasping for a name.
Rose's legs start to go wobbly, and another hand's gonna plant on the nearest table as the other one just the fingers stretch across their temple.
Oh, Flix rushes to catch him.
I get it. You're
Wait,
still
wait.
forming to a degree.
Yes,
Alright.
he is.
And then remembers that he only has 12 strength and collapses.
Damn.
So Flix becomes the landing board.
Yes!
That's
I got your
madly
money!
hilarious. This is definitely causing a bit of a scene inside the casino as well. You actually do see people from various tables and the slot machines and like kind of watching this all go down.
Excuse me, I need some air. And Rose is just gonna immediately double back out to outside.
Yeah, alright. Don't let those gunshots follow you in here. We all heard them.
Rose.
As you're walking out, Rose, you actually bump into someone because you're not paying attention. They kind of have a soft white coloration with green jade hues. They're much taller than you. They're definitely a primordial, but it's almost as if you ran into a statue.
Sorry.
And as you
Excuse
look
me.
up, you recognize this individual. It is the individual that originally kind of got you involved with everything in the first place when you had to escort their baby Tarask to the plane of fire. This is she.
Oh, it's yeah, you're back from the henge, right?
Yes, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Just a little on my element here.
I would say, but I don't think that you're fine. Do you need some water or oh, sorry. I've been used to dealing with outsiders.
I think I'll be okay. It's been a hell of a day so far. I just need to clear my head.
All right. She squints just a little bit for a moment, but then nods. There are some seats near down the way for those who have had a few too many drinks if you need them.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What are you doing here?
Visiting.
Right. If you would, excuse me, please. And Rose is going to move around she and head towards one of those seats they point out.
Mm-hmm. And she, as you look past Rose. You remember who they were, but you see the rest of the group kind of sprawled out in various areas with greed.
She waves a hand very lightly, like a little shyly, as she steps in.
Mhm.
Hey! Ah, it's been too long.
Yes, how are you doing?
I own this building now.
I know I had heard that you were working on that. And it seems
Yeah.
like you have a interesting time as she's looking around at the group.
Flix
Yeah,
is kind of
yeah,
just on the ground.
These guys got here like 5 minutes ago. Hey, what did I say about the glitter on the carpet?
I can't help it. I'm made of it.
Stop casting magic, David! I know that's how
I'm
that
not
shit gets
casting
made.
anything. I'm Faye, you idiot. We embody glitter.
Fucking bring
It's
that up in
part
my
of our
face.
being. Come here, I'll hug you.
I will swallow your soul.
I don't have one. I'm part ginger. Besides, Rose left me on the ground. And he starts ugly crying.
Deep breath.
Vinny, Ben, roll him along somewhere else, please. This is making a bigger scene.
Kids, boss, as Vinny will actually move to pull you up off the floor, Flix, without any consent.
Oh no, Tiberius has disappeared.
Bad touch.
Like, he literally kind of grabs you by the back of your shirt and yoinks you up. Like, there is no gentleness to that at all.
Water's never gentle. Never.
Think we should throw him out in the tank, boss? Maybe it'll sober him up.
Why does everyone always think I'm drunk?
Because you act like it.
Well, being Faye doesn't help. I've known quite a few that are perpetual alcoholics.
Yeah, a lot of us do drink a lot. This is true.
You don't really have well, if I remember right, someone else liked to drink a lot too.
You're not wrong. And now I own all the booze in the place, so it's fine.
Ah, a fellow alcoholic.
I miss my liver.
God damn it.
But the other guard also kind of comes up behind you, Various, before kind of looking around. It's like, hey, where did the other two go? One went outside, but where'd the other rabbit go?
Oh no.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now,
Well, you guys are screwed now. You let the crazy one get away.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's the problem, child? Fuck.
Yep. I'm an angel compared to him. Ah, idiots.
No.
They always expect the Fae.
She reaches out to rest a hand on Greed's shoulder, or being careful because she knows something that the others might not. Just they did do a favor for me in the past, at least some of them. They helped with the prism situation.
Oh, you're the baby lady!
Oh, you got these dumbasses to do that? Wow. Alright then.
They actually did a fairly good job. They were.
It fucking better. It fucking better working for you.
They apparently ran into some trouble and still managed to do. And she whispers something over to Greed.
Now to wait for whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah, what does she whisper over?
Would she have known about the issues?
Yes. Yes, she would have. Mostly thanks to Esteem, who was spying on the situation, but that only you would know that. Because negatives and positives have eyes and ears everywhere.
So,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
oh, that's all right. No, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
Should we
Well,
kick them out? They're still kind of causing a bit of a ruckus, boss.
just like gently deal with them.
And the two kind of look at each other for a few seconds.
They're like gentle.
Gentle?
Listen. They did a large favor for my good friend here. I don't want that to be spurned upon.
Alright,
I may be from hell, I still have manners. Kind of.
So Vinny, don't just chuck the Fae out. Come on!
Can you guys like just get us a cab so we can get to Glacia's?
I mean...
Is that like a thing, Nova, that I could do?
It's more like
I love that
kind of like a carriage type system, not so much a cab. But it's
Well,
kind of similar, but
I
yeah.
mean, the carriage.
But
Can
yeah,
we
it's
do like a
definitely
water
something.
dragon carriage?
But yeah, that's something you could definitely do, Delta, as agreed.
Yeah,
You've got some pull.
Okay.
You got connections.
You know what? Vinny, escort them all outside.
But
And
where's the other one? They mentioned one was missing, or two?
Yeah, there was another rabbit and then the fire one.
Yeah, no, I saw the fire one go at the front door. The other fucking bunny, though. Okay. And then, I don't know how to do this now because I'm not really a player. How would me looking around go, Nova?
Oh, you just succeed anyway.
Oh, cool.
Do we have a picture of Greed so that people can see what Greed looks like?
Sure, let me find a couple because there's a few out there, especially the fact that he's been in several pages so far. He's
Yeah,
been in
yeah.
the comic itself. So let me grab some. Here and here. Then no, agreed, you won't need to make rolls. You have the privilege of being DM NPC.
Oh, cool.
So let me look
Hey,
for it.
Agreed. I'm inside you.
I don't like that. I don't like that. What the fuck? I'm just trying to find a good picture because
Well, not the first time I ate a soul. First time it's rabbit, though.
How dare you, sir?
Listen, last time I saw someone eat a rabbit soul, they got their ass torn off by a guy in green armor. I didn't want to deal with that shit.
But
Have you know what not rabbits were hopalitions?
Greed is in the top 3 panels of the first page and then the bottom panel of the next page that I have shown in OOC. Those are some of the best up-to-date pictures I'd say I have.
I'm gonna just get that popped up on the stream here in a moment.
Scary eye.
Yeah, no, so the what appear to be like the shoulder creases on Greed's suit, they open up to reveal eyes as they just start looking all over the place and be like, okay, there's the rabbit.
Yeah, you all see this and it's a little crazy. It's freaky almost.
So where is Tibbs?
Where is Tibbs?
Check your DMs.
Hold up. That's... Where the hell's the best place to hide in the casino there, Tibbs? That's all you gave me.
I said, where would the ringmaster keep his notes? In other words, where would the person overseeing an establishment like this, which looks a lot like,
So,
we'll say,
Grady,
planetary
as you
arenas?
open your eyes to look around, you're also kind of connected to this place. This is your property. You see Tibbs heading towards your office.
I'll be back in one moment.
Oh
Then
no.
just like melts into Vinny's shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that
and
ability.
Tibbs, as you're walking along, you hear something coming up behind you from your shadow.
So
Now,
fucker.
it could be one of two things. He turns around. Ah, you. What was your name again?
I'm Greed. Now get the hell away from my office.
Yep. You know what? That's a pretty good thing. Yep. I was just looking for the information on Glacier, honestly.
He is being honest.
Go meet your friends downstairs. I've already told them I will bring a dragon around to take them to the penthouse.
Pardon me, but I've met 3 different types of those dragon things. Which one do you mean?
You know there's a couple dragons around, but the most common one is kind of just the thing that pulls the carts around and kind of swims in the air.
The transport ones.
Ah, so not the one that's going to try and eat us.
No.
Oh, well. Very well. Thank
Aha!
What was that?
you. That was Ali in the background just going, aha!
Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Tiberius is going to just tip his ears a bit and walk by and kind of like, in his own mental state.
It's like,
Yeah, no, you look back at him and there's just a single red eye in like a cross shape of the actual eye staring back.
Ah, that's quite
And,
unsettling.
It is incredibly unsettling, actually, and since you're an outsider, it feels even more so. It's almost as if the very aura the greed permeates is chilling you to the bone.
wonder if that ever feels familiar.
Mm-hmm. You had this similar feeling when around Pride, when they got pulled out of Arius' ring, as well as a few others that you've had the chance meeting.
I seriously have to go and speak to Yogg.
This is not what I signed up for.
And with that, Greed will then, like, once he's seen Tibbs like leave his sight, he's gonna melt into the shadows and head to the building's garage.
Mm-hmm. And Vinny and the other guard kind of usher the rest of you in. The other one actually comes out to see you, Rose, and kind of puts a hand on your back. It's like, hey, the boss is getting you guys a ride down to Galicia's. You want to join your friends?
Yeah. I'll be right there.
I mean, they're gonna be leaving without you unless you get your ass up.
I'm coming. And Rose is just gonna hurry back on over.
They'll actually kind of escort you there. And explain to me what the garage looks like, Delta.
It is this kind of a mess. There's like the dragon cart, like just the cart itself, that has been modified to suit Greed's tastes.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
On one wall there's like a little station for gun repair and modifying.
Mm-hmm.
The other wall there is like the actual dragon pens, and then in the back you swear you see like a cork board with a bunch of red string and waterproof papers all over the place.
Yes.
You want to talk about the mailbag? Let's talk about the. I'm dying to talk about the mailbag.
I will say there's also a door leading to another part of the garage. You would know where it leads. It's actually currently holding several of your comrades in negative, in kind of like a temporary area, considering the fact that, as you know, Delta, the over the hedge has been overrun. So they're kind of holding up here until things clear out.
Yeah.
Creed's corkboard, yes. They posted that GIF. I'll just take print screen and send it to you. Give me a second.
Yes, they. Don't give any names, Nova. This is perfect.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. But yeah, this is the scene you guys are.
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm. But this is the scene that you're all greeted with.
Seems legit. Let's get on that dragon.
In the cart you go.
Mhm.
Now then. Let me go get
Can
my driver. He just goes up to one. He just goes up to one of the various doors.
Mm-hmm.
Opens. Damn! We're going for a drive.
Ah, shit! Do you want me to get my license, boss? Or are we okay without it?
No, get your license. We're gonna go see Captain Glacier.
Ah, shit. And you hear a bunch of scrambling behind the door, everyone.
Nova,
Yes.
how much of the corkboard can Freya see?
Yes.
How dimly lit is it? I would
It
say it
is.
almost encompasses like most of the wall it's on. Like,
It is pretty dimly lit in the room.
yeah, it's pretty dim, but you just see papers string all over the place.
Can she make anything out?
I'd say unless you get up to it, no.
Are we already in the cart?
Are you?
If physically ushered in, yes.
No.
If
You have
not,
been.
well,
You were told to get in it, but you haven't been physically ushered into it now.
Freya wants to try peeking at some of the wall while Greed is calling for the driver.
Okay.
Oh god.
It
You
looks
want to
like-
get shot?
What would be on that board, Delta? At least at a glance.
Oh, there's like it wouldn't actually be that hard to tell. There's like a few large sections that each one corresponds to one of the lords. And then there's like two more sections that one's a bit more golden than the other lords, has just as much importance, and and another one is more like very like dark green, and also equally sized with the amount of notes and shit and string going around.
And you definitely see the name Golden Boy flung around every now and then.
Yup. Yeah, no, you could definitely see there's one on fucking Mata Rock, and it just says Lord Meth Head.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, she's just shaking her head at half of it and returning to the cart.
Oh wait, there's something else that you might have found interesting. There's also a large section about the guild.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
their movings about.
Yep. There's actually
Okay,
quite
that,
a lot of string in that area, I'd say.
Yeah,
is there a roll I could do to figure out the quote-unquote newest parts of said wall?
Straight intelligence, I'd say. To try to decipher the madness that is Greed's rambling.
What? What class are you?
They're a druid.
Okay, I was about to say, if you have
What is
four
with
druid
these rolls
rolls
tonight?
being a rogue, you might. Oh, fuck, that's the 22. Okay.
That's a
damn.
22. So I'd say that it seems it's almost as if Greed's been tracking the guild's movements, various bases, places where they exchange information. More importantly, the more recent entries seem to depict the stuff about the wild magic that's been happening and the fact that there's none in water. And there's a lot of string going to different places, but it's almost as if he can't quite figure out why. There seems to be points where it's almost abruptly stops. Either that thread was forgotten, or he hit a wall. Which seems a little weird because as you look around the rest of the wall, it all seems pretty complete, except this part.
Freya's is satiated. She'll go to the cart now.
Dad, what's taking you so long?
Sorry, it was Betty was sleeping on my wallet. I had to roll him off. And kind of
I'm just picturing this lazy fat dragon on a wallet.
yeah, basically. And you see an equally as large water portal kind of inch and kind of sidestep through the door.
Go ahead. Get in the driver's seat.
Yep. And you see, and actually, as he gets into the driver's seat, the cart does kind of tilt a little bit into the front before he settles in.
Just condense your form, man. God sakes.
What? I like this.
Anyway, so has everyone gotten in the cart then?
That's a good question. Has everyone?
Freyas is in the cart by now.
Various has gotten in, but she is still leading Tibbs.
Rose, I would say, has been led over and has slid in next to Various.
And Flix is nuzzled up next to Rose.
But she is kind of lagging a little bit behind with Tiberius. They seem to be chatting.
Freyas is trying to take the most open seats to get the highest possibility of Tiberius or she to sit next to her.
And Various is also looking up at Rose a bit worriedly after a moment.
Just
Are you...
I think I'll be okay. I just had a little spell was all.
Dan kind of looks back at you, Rose. It's like, what's up with this one? Did he get, like, doused or something? Looks all dour.
Yeah, he's still putting the pieces together in his head.
Huh. Maybe you should start a corkboard like you, boss.
I don't think he's been a primordial for that very long, you know?
Ooh. He kind of winces at this, like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor kid.
Alright then.
Sorry.
It's okay.
What are you even apologizing for? Like,
Because I'm slow.
oh.
They're doing the text. They're doing the text chat stuff, so you can see them.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, that, okay.
Mm-hmm. But basically, she is kind of talking with Tibbs about how much they know Greed.
Yeah, that's fair. And well, once they get ushered into the cart,
Mm-hmm.
Greed will also enter himself then.
Oh.
and then just like slam one of the walls and be like, "All right, Dan, you know where to go."
All right, Tibbs, are you in the cart?
Yep, she's not looking really. She looks nervous.
and
Yeah.
Dan
Ooh,
definitely
pretty.
starts the cart as he tugs the reins of the dragon, and it takes off out of the
Yeah, no.
garage.
Gree's just gonna look at me like, you alright, she?
You know perfectly well how I feel about the Water Lord.
Yeah, that's fair, he's an asshole.
And you all hear him just casually talking about this.
Ah, tell us more.
Well, he is the third longest reigning water lord there is. I have once joked calling him the Great Bronze Medal. He shot me for that. Worth it.
And you lived.
Barely.
Yeah, I did.
Remember the first time?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that,
We barely got the
time.
bullet out in time.
Yeah! Yeah. I still can't believe fucking giant claws in my eye. Oh god.
It wasn't glitter. Trust me, that stuff stays forever.
Oh, I know. Why do you think I don't want it getting on my carpet?
And yet you let Flix in your... What is this? Chariot?
Flick
Yeah,
gives the biggest toothy grin possible.
Oh,
There's
no.
fangs, and they didn't know he had fangs.
Alright, being let in here, that's different. This is a lot easier to clean than
Oh.
a whole casino floor.
Oh dear.
There was also a incident.
Are you referring to the first time we met the Lord, the second time, or is this some other thing I am unaware of?
How many times has Glacier shot you?
Cisa.
Every time I see him.
So do
Cisa.
you like getting shot?
This should be fun.
No, I just find it in my personal code to never drop calling everyone a dumb nickname.
I'm talking about Cisa.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fucked up. All for some fucking books, too. God damn it all.
Ah, it's like Tiberius always said, books kill.
I've never said that once.
Yeah, you did.
I said they kill out of boredom.
That's still them killing.
Just please be careful with the Water Lord.
Yeah, don't piss him off. He has some of the smallest trigger control of any of the lords.
Literally and figuratively, boss.
Oh yeah, the only one I think with worse trigger control is the good old meth head, but that's specifically with outsiders.
Oh, yeah, oof. Didn't you have a run-in with him a few times, sir?
I never exactly ran into him. I ran around him, thank you.
Who?
Monaract. His hair is methane, I call him meth head.
Oh, I shook his hand after I told him he was glad to meet me. And then realized I messed it up. And then I fixed it.
Dan definitely looks back at you. It's like, and you lived?
Yeah, I'm an advisor. Duh.
He's incredibly lucky.
I'm the best advisor. I advise
Who
so
the hell
well.
do you advise?
Oh, whoever needs it. Do you need advice? I can advise you.
You
Oh,
literally
you
have.
What?
You're...
Well, I haven't advised a lot yet. I'm in training technically, and my
I think he's
trainer
mixing
kind of
up a
went
word.
crazy.
I think he's mixing up a word. She murmurs over to Greed.
No, I'm an advisor.
Yeah, no, I figured that. You know that has like a big important title around here, right?
I'm a Fey advisor. Why do you think Glacia didn't shoot me the first time I met him?
Now,
You're
Greed,
not
you would
worth a
know.
bullet, maybe.
You would know that means that he is tutelage under Jericho, aka the Moth Fae, that you've met a few times in the past. He's in training for making sure that the Fae and the Elementals stay on good terms.
Oh,
Yep, me, the guy with the glitter bombs.
And you're starting to question Jericho's decision.
Mothman, I swear to God's almighty.
she sort of looks over at Rose again and pauses, like she can't put her finger on something, and glances back over at Greed.
Something wrong?
Just odd. Bit of familiarity, but you know how that happens.
You mean with David Bowie there? Yeah, no, I figured that out earlier.
Who?
The fire guy. Don't worry about it.
Are you talking about Rose?
Yeah.
Why'd you call him David Bowie?
I give everyone a dumb nickname. I have made this very apparent.
Right, but what's a David?
What is a David? Besides, Jericho is a wonderful, amazing, perfect man.
Greed, you know him as a big giant nerd.
Sure, the Mothman is. Anyway.
He is. He's just hurting right now. And he starts crying again.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's ugly crying next to Rose.
He's insane.
Why does everyone fall for him? Or for, father?
Who's your father?
I just imagine Flix ugly crying, and the mention that is mentioned instantly looks up.
I think that's exactly how it works.
She suddenly realized, like, her ears go back, and it's like, she looks to Greed as if, like, help me.
Who's your daddy?
Well.
Oh my gosh. Who's your daddy and what does he do? He's not a tumor.
He's not a tumor.
I swear to God. Anyway, about him. Anyway, about fuck David Bowie in this situation. I may have done that. And then he just like leans closer into She's ear. One of my gods reminded me, this guy, he's like a 1-to-1 to who Azul was looking for, remember?
I'm sorry, did he just say he hurt Jericho?
No.
No.
One of
No,
his
okay.
guys. One of his
One of the
guys.
Oh. One of his guys hurt Jericho?
No.
Mothman was never mentioned, alright?
Okay, no. That's not a character, because if it wasn't character, I'd be pulling my rapier on you right now.
Oh, wait, we're in very close quarters.
It wouldn't matter.
You hit your
We are
elbow on the roof.
you are on a moving
Really
carriage
good
right
control.
now.
Let's.
But it's okay.
She
we're
sort of
leaving it. We're all
pauses and squints at Rose, and you see her sort of go stock still for a moment.
brought it up because I thought he'd know. And seems he's still putting things together in his head.
What, Rose?
Right.
Why does
Yeah.
everyone find my name so fascinating right now? Does this thing
Not
go any
sh-
faster?
It's probably because you're a fire primordial in the land of water.
And you're very pretty.
It's,
Eh?
it's only because I have an old coworker who knows you.
Someone else who works in your gladiatorial ring?
Not exactly. I'll be honest, I have not seen the guy in a while.
Mm-hmm. In fact,
I
it's been
s-
actually several months since you've seen him.
I still have that oath.
Ooh. Well,
So, is there any other information you can give us that will help us not be murdered by this glacier fellow? Other than don't make him angry. Does he like, I don't know, cheese?
I don't know about that one.
Just please be careful.
Listen, they'll be fine. I'm gonna go up with them.
Haven't you been shot every time you've seen him?
Yeah, but that means he'll shoot him and not us, so it's okay.
That's a fair
Yeah.
point.
See, there we go.
Agreed.
Listen, they helped you, so I will help them. It's fine.
Think
And
of it as
besides,
he owes
like
us
they
on your
said,
behalf.
I'm sorry, like they said, he's gonna shoot me instead of them, and we both know I can take it.
I
And
would
I'm
like,
going to.
I would like the party
Alright.
to make a perception roll, please.
Oh no.
Do my shoulder eyes suddenly just open, go wild, and succeed?
I would say yes, because I'm just
Woo!
checking for the party real quick.
Nat 20
Alright.
for a 19.
So
Oh,
everyone except for Various, and of course Dan, he's more paying attention to the road. You look up and notice something. It's getting into the mid-morning. It should be more active. It seems a little quiet today, more so than usual. You would know this, Greed. It's usually way more active, but everyone else, you kind of look up, and this is a big metropolitan city. There's not a whole lot of people out.
Is there a
Shops
ceremony today?
Shops that should have like multiple people and only have one or two, some even less.
Is
Oh
this
no,
some
half
kind
a
of-
person.
1.5. Oh my god. Is there some happening?
And normally a place is 5 times as busy around now. And then he just like knocks on the wall. Dan, double time.
Yeah. He kind of speeds up the carriage a little bit. And I would like the party to all make a wisdom save, please.
Oh.
Woo! Success.
Freeze! You're going crazy today.
Phrase is on frickin' point.
It's the paranoia. It's kicked in.
Various success. So it's one success.
Freya's
Joke's on
finally
you,
opened
higher
the
you
fifth
rolled
eye.
the worse the result this time.
Flix is another fail. Tibbs is a success. So outside of Flix, as you guys are passing through, something definitely does feel off. You could have swore that for one moment there was one person leaning against the pole, and now they're gone. You don't remember them being there in the first place, but you know they were there. You're pretty sure of it. But the ride continues on.
I've got the oddest feeling.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about today either now.
It's probably just the guild watching us.
Welcome to my world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have those assholes watching you too. Nice.
Apparently we're on some kind of hit list.
Oh, I know how that is.
Oh, you've dealt with them.
Oh, yeah. I tore apart one of their research facilities.
Oh.
That's where me and she found that rainbow Tarrasque that you delivered.
You mean Prism?
Yes.
Oh, I see. We only fought someone named Enno.
Greed, you know exactly who that is. You have had a few run-ins with him. He is
Oh.
fucking dangerous. And the fact that they're still alive.
And you're still alive after all right. Damn, all right.
Yes, I mean,
Considering I went head to head with him, yeah.
And Greed, in particular, you know that getting cut by that blade is incredibly dangerous. You thankfully have not been cut by it, but you've seen people get cut by it. The wounds don't heal properly, and they have the ability to completely decapitate someone.
Because I have the best magic. Gun.
gun is not a magic.
And you're
It
also
is
very
the best magic.
It's
You're also
magic
very
missile, but
dexterous.
faster.
It also has a chance to miss.
So it's not like magic missile at all then.
Not if you're a high level rogue.
Look, firebolt, bam!
It's like Mel's acid arrow, except instead of arrow, it's lead, and instead of acid, it's poison.
You're not wrong. But, yeah, you know exactly who that is, Greed. You've been thankful enough to be able to avoid that guy, but, the fact that these people got away alive, yeah. But that usually also means something worse. That means they might have to contend with the other half of that duo.
Hey, I'd like to point out that I did get a hit on him.
Wait, did you hit on him, or you got a hit on him?
No, I actually hit him when he heard the bunnies.
Yes, I was joking. You're being attacked.
Yes, I would not actually hit on him. He's not my type. He's stupid and evil.
So smart and evil is your type?
No, smart and good.
I don't see any smart people in this carriage.
Well, kind of smart.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
and you got my girls right here. Fuck you, man.
What girls? You said there's some dude named Dan here.
No.
I think he means his wands.
His guns?
Is that what that is?
I'm really confused right now. What is happening? And I hit on, like, I don't know what the hell that dude was. We got confused halfway through hitting on each other.
But, Dan kind of looks back at you, Greed's like,
Are we?
a couple more streets, boss. We're hitting every traffic light on the way there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wish I was. Also, that I think that Faye might be drunk. I don't make any sense of what he's saying.
I'm not drunk. I'm just this way. And yes, it's amazing. God, what is with you people?
Wait, do you have any alcohol in here?
I do. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no. Yeah, they were.
Hey, wine, baby.
Greed, you see that they pull out a bottle of wine and start drinking it in your carriage.
Greed just reaches back, hits a button,
Oh.
and a small shelf opens up. He just reaches behind him, gets out a bottle of dragon whiskey, and pops it.
Yep.
To the guild being destroyed?
I'll drink to that. I pulled another bottle.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
him. Just starts downing it.
And now it's time to have a drinking contest with Greed.
You do not. You will lose.
We gotta do this! We have 30 seconds for being at the
Are you
palace!
sure,
Let's do
Nova,
you
after
I
the
need liquid
rolls in the
courage.
first game?
I will say
Remember
this
how
right now.
Reed got plastered every single time?
Hey, hey.
Now he has the privilege of being a DM NPC, much like he is level 20. Please do not screw with them.
So,
Yes, but this is Flix and he's retarded.
and I'm going to take advantage of that real soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should.
So,
So I'd say since
He's
that
also stupid
Tibbs,
lucky, just to warn you.
again, Greed, you missed your liver. You don't have a liver. You don't have to worry
Oh,
about a
yeah, no.
constitution roll.
I know. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay,
Well,
but
you know what?
Tibbs,
How many of Andy's drinks have I been able to kick back no problem? The ones
I need
that will
you-
kill people.
I need you and Tibbs to roll me a con save as you drink.
But I'm lucky.
Hey, how do you think they did deal with,
Oh boy, so 14 it is.
Woohoo!
You're both
Good
drunk.
idea.
You're
Woo!
both drunk.
Woo!
how do you think they deal with the surprise drink?
Oh, please don't. I don't even know where Auntie is right now.
I was able to get a few bottles of
I
stuff.
think Auntie is relocated at the moment because the tavern's been, coerced by vines.
But yeah, Flix
Yeah.
and Tibbs, you are now drunken. It's very evident that they are
You're in
drunk.
no pain.
So I have a question. Is any of you a wild mage? Because I got a drink that goes well with that shit.
My good buddy here does the magic stuffs. With the woo woo and the poof. And then I actually drop glitter.
Not again!
It's in your fur. But you're so pretty now. And
It's
I'm like,
always in my fur.
I know, but look at you, you're like rainbow size.
Stop rubbing my fur.
No. You're so pretty now. Look,
Greed, you are feeling quite flabbergasted. These people managed to not only escape Enel, but survive this long. You don't know how they've done it.
to be fair, I was drunk the last time is how I got the money from Codicus.
Oh, that's gonna come back and bite you.
I've been drunk, I think, like 90% of this one day.
That's why people keep asking if you're drunk.
Various has been quiet this whole time. Why is she getting judged?
And the thing
And Various is comforting Rose.
And right now, Flix, you're still technically drunk and stuff like that from earlier when you got drunk. It's only been like 3 hours.
That's what I was saying. I'm just on a drunken bender. It's the best day ever.
Alright, we're going to go see the Lord. I shouldn't hand out Velocity Twisters yet.
No, you shouldn't.
Just closes the shelf.
Do the shots with him. Because he
If
looks
they
like
weren't-
a fine guy when he's not trying to kill you.
If they weren't outsiders, I'd say a galaxy stick, but
What is with all of you and disliking outsiders? We're not all trying to destroy.
Oh no, it's
Yes.
more an issue of if you actually smoke a galaxy stick, it straight up will kill you.
Why would you have those?
Is that what that Sticks kid is? Is his name Sticks because he smokes sticks?
You look
my
at
mind
Greed and
blown.
there's a galaxy stick in his mouth right now.
And you see this cloud of, like, it looks like smoke, but it actually looks just like a cloud of galaxies coming out of it.
The window is open, letting it all go out there.
Oh my god.
And in your drunken state, it's the best thing to look at.
I try to catch it. I try to catch it, because if I can bottle some galaxy, I guarantee Glacier's got none of that in his castle. And you can use that to lord it over the other lords, like the rock guy.
The galaxy stick then just slowly sinks into Greed's face, still lit. Seeing Flix try and grab at the smoke, like, alright, let's just put this away for now.
Come on, I can catch you. You can't get away from me. I'm magic.
You can't grab smoke.
I can try and fail
Oh my god.
spectacularly.
Various, you're kind of watching all this go down, and you have a feeling that maybe taking a bunch of people like this to see Glacier might have been a bad idea. From everything you've heard, it seems a little dicey.
I need to go in first.
What? Why, Burrows?
Yeah, you can't go in first. He might shoot you thinking you're that guy. And I point to Greed.
Oh, trust me, there's no mistaking me around him.
So is he going to shoot first and then say hello, or is he going to say hello and then shoot?
Well, the one time Jericho and I went and saw him, he didn't shoot.
I meant
But
Greed.
Jericho wouldn't let me open my mouth.
I mean,
So that might be why he didn't shoot.
does Jericho have a magical phrase to keep his mouth shut?
He just smiles and he's so pretty.
Agreed, sir.
He's beautiful.
Yeah?
I need to go in first with Frius.
Where was it?
I have something that I need to bring up with him that is of pertinence to you.
At that, you do realize, because That's something Xanapath shared with you and all the rest of the children, is that this particular outsider has agreed, a ring, I cannot talk today, a ring that is currently housing the soul of one of your comrades, Pride. It was created by the guild as a soul prison.
Alright then.
And you know that Varys trying to find a way to get him out.
Alright. You do what you need to then.
I can't let you go into that den of debauchery alone. You could get hurt.
He's going, and that's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Oh no.
I protect the funds. It's my job.
But eventually
Comments are
cart
absolute shielding.
begins to come to a stop before a massive building. Like, you're pretty sure you can't even see the top of this thing if you looked up. It is very nice, very clean, very slick, very modern looking. And there is a lot of guards here. There is a large, tall wall surrounding the entire perimeter, a huge courtyard, very elegant, and there's guards at every point. We're here, boss. Looks like they upped security.
Alright, everyone pile out.
Various carefully tries to help Rose sit up and is looking at him worriedly. And
Are we there yet?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
just take it easy. Do you want to come up with us, or would you prefer to stay out here?
Rose closes their eyes in thought for a moment. You always need a primordial escorting you. I'll come with.
I'm right here.
Ouch!
He didn't mean anything by it. He's...
Wait, what kind of primordial are you?
As far as you're concerned, void.
Void. Oh, like the guy with the shoes and glasses that I pissed off.
Did he have spirals in his glasses?
There were swirls in them? And he was like a really short kid. That kid was
Oh my
adorable.
fucking god, how are you alive?
Like I said, Flix is lucky.
She just looks horrified.
By the time this game is ended, I've gonna somehow pissed off every lord but not died to them.
That reminds me, I do need to go talk to Umbridge.
Rose, was it?
Yeah?
Greed can go up with them. If you'd like, you can stay with me.
Yeah, I guess I would. That would make sense.
Alright.
Great.
Yeah, no, you get your rest, kid. Captain Glacier knows me. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Don't worry, Rose. We'll find out where they're keeping them.
Greed, I'll
Stones. No, wait.
I'll babysit.
The place we have to go to.
You need to sober up first.
No, it's easier this way.
No.
That guy terrifies me.
We are going to be taking our 15-minute break here. I have to go to the bathroom and stuff, but we will return at 6:10.